Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast with Emmy Hikins and Trevor Gear.
The things, but I have recorded myself playing drums in some of my songs. But for ease of purpose at home, I do use a drum machine. That's the only concession I have really, because I've got all the other instruments which I play, and that for me is where the satisfaction is. I don't use a computer to do my music. I mean, I literally have an accordion, I have a saxophone, I even have an old trumpet, which I can just about use. And obviously I play the guitar and the bass, the piano, I play a keyboard, but not for other instruments. I've got a great keyboard, and I actually recorded a cover version, as very much a one-off of Abide With Me. And I wanted to put in the last verse, it sort of built up to that, and I wanted to put the church organ, which I played on my great keyboard. So yeah, I get the satisfaction from everything I'm hearing on there, apart from the drum line at the bass at the bottom of it, is me playing it. And what I find is you can get good days and bad days when you're recording, as we all know. And I find each time nowadays, and I'm writing and recording all the time really, but I learn a lot. I realise I know far more swear words than I thought, because when it all goes wrong and you mess it up, even though you can then drop yourself in to correct a line or a word, it's still frustrating. So yeah, for me it's an adrenaline burst. It's an adrenaline drug really, the whole process from writing. I mean, as it happened yesterday, excuse me, I probably spent from 2 o'clock onwards till about 6 o'clock writing a song which I've been stuck on for a bit. I then went out to the cinema, which I arranged with somebody, to see Nuremberg. I recommend that film if you ever get a chance to see it, about Hermann Goering, etc., but a real going off at a different subject there. Came back about 10:30 and carried on till 2 this morning, frustrated on this song, but I finally got it. And that for me is it. I think I dropped my whole self into the process, because I think it defines me, my music, the songs I write, the recordings. And as you said earlier, Cuz, the satisfaction from the end results, and I put it in, I've mixed it, I've mastered it, put my headphones on and listened to it. And yeah, there's a sense of pride, but it's more than that. It's this creating something from nothing, as far as we could ever say that, because as perhaps Joseph has been saying, in many ways, everything creative is sort of a derivative of somebody. We've all got an influence or influences. I mean, I saw the Bruce Springsteen film, and that's a great story again. And the tough upbringing he had, and that fed into what he ultimately became musically. So we all kind of look back on those great influences, I think, and say the Beatles, the Stones, and so many others. But ultimately, the fun, the buzz is creating that for yourself, especially when it actually is a song like Annalise, a more serious subject. And you feel for my part, I understand what Joseph said about the young girl, because I felt I'd done something for Annalise and maybe her mother. So that was a great feeling to have that. So yeah, I love the fact that I do it from scratch, and I wouldn't really want to do it any other way, to be honest.
Nice. And you can get those drum lines to sound like a real drummer if you think and program like a real drummer.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I like you, I have taught drums myself. That's my 2 granddaughters. Years ago, I taught the drums, and they're both actually very good. We go into a great guitar shop quite near to us, and they've got all the drums, everything in there, and they just go on these drums and they play them, and I get a real burst of pride when I hear them actually playing just playing the drums on the usual riffs and things like that. It's a great feeling to teach somebody and see them love it and progress in it. And so it's good stuff.
They need to get out there and start bands.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Right. So Wierd Heart. So where can we find Wierd Heart?
Wierd Heart is on all the streaming services worldwide.
Okay.
Under your name, yeah?
It's under
your name?
Joseph Schertz.
Schertz.
Yep, and there's a featuring Delilah Steenberg, and her voice is on it.
All right. Okay. So is it just the one version of Wierd Heart, or do you have? All right. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Sometimes people have two versions of the same song. So yeah, that's why I asked. Right. So have you got any socials?
It's out on Blue Sky.
So Blue Sky. Yeah, I know Blue Sky. Yeah, it's a fairly new one, isn't it? Blue Sky.
Yes.
A bit like Twitter. A bit like X.
It is. It's sort of the artsy community version of Twitter.
Yeah. I like Blue Sky. Yeah, it's it's not as big as X or Twitter yet, but
no,
I think it's getting there.
Yeah.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.